Part 3. How do you end up with 53 symptoms in about 5 years? Pay attention, so you don't end up where I did. Buckle up, fellow worry potatoes, we are continuing the story time of how I ended up with 53 symptoms. As I mentioned in the previous video, I started developing fatigue. That means that no matter how much you rest, sleep, relax, you don't seem to recover. There is a discrepancy between your level of activity and how tired you feel. At that point I was still experimenting with fasting, and I was always so surprised how I would feel better with no food. How can that be possible? The claims of it being a health hack certainly make sense. I felt more energy, and somehow, sharper. Pin that thought for later. At the time, during that year of leasing the horror house, I started developing anxiety when driving. I have always been a little anxious while driving, but it never stopped me from going anywhere. I remember this one time, after dinner at a friend's house, I offered to drive because I hadn't had any alcohol. Just a regular drive by all means. But when I had to merge onto the highway, I started feeling uneasy and anxious. I started saying to my co-pilot, I'm scared in a low voice, trying not freak out the people in the back. But the closer I got to merging, I started raising my voice, I'm scared, and felt like I was putting my life in danger. My co-pilot started getting concerned and confused. After that, the rest of the trip was tense and I was somewhat embarrassed. After that, it was more and more common that I would feel anxious when driving, particularly on high-speed, multi-lane roads. Merging started to feel like I was putting myself in front of a loaded gun. It started feeling like I was putting my life in danger. But it was one day I had to help someone on the other side of the city, that I discovered that I didn't know what terror felt like. Follow me for part 4. With the debut of Panic at the Wheel Co. Are your anxiety issues triggered by something in particular? Let me know.